Cycle insurance from Dairyland. They're part of Century, and with Century, you know all's well.
This is Portland Wrestling. Brought to you in part by Marv Tonkin Ford, where you're number one. And by Tom Peterson's at 82nd and Southeast Foster Road. Well, once again, a good Saturday evening to you all. I'm Frank Bonham. A lot of action on the card tonight. A lot of good weather, of course, too, coming along. We're going to continue with that, I understand. And as a result, we do not have a full house here. We do have some news for you tonight. A bit of startling news. We're going to make you wait, though, till we get in our first match to tell you about it. I'll give you a little hint that'll probably help you quite a bit. Somebody's coming back to town because they think the Rose Festival is in their honor. Tell you more about that later. Right now, we're going to break and hear from one of the men making our show possible for lo these many years, and I think it's Tom Peterson. Let's give it a try.
Free is a very good price. And during RCA month, as advertised in TV Guide, only at Tom Peterson's, this RCA 12-inch black and white TV comes free with the purchase of any 19 or 25-inch colored television in the store. Like this RCA 19-inch color TV for only $399. And the RCA black and white TV is free. And there's only one place to buy it, and that's Tom Peterson's. You heard that commercial right. One of our greatest television promotions of the year, where you get a free RCA, now that's RCA 12-inch black and white TV with any 19 or 25-inch colored TV in the store. And it can be RCA, Panasonic, Hitachi, Zenith, whatever you choose, but every single one, a free 12-inch black and white RCA TV. It's a great promotion only during RCA month at Tom Peterson's. Great buys. And there's a great selection of all kinds of brands at Tom Peterson's. We've mentioned RCA and Panasonic and Hitachi and Sanyo and Zenith, and we have them all at Tom Peterson's. Now, this is for a limited time only. It won't last forever. And, of course, when the black and whites are gone, the promotion will be over. So if you've been looking for a color set and would like to have a black and white, this is your opportunity because the black and white is free with purchase of any 19 or 25-inch television. Only at Tom Peterson's, your choice free. Sanyo video recorder, Odyssey video game with 8 game cartridges, Zenith video disc with 6 disc movies, free with the purchase of any big screen in our store. As advertised this week, our 2-page ad in TV Guide. This Hitachi big screen TV, only $29.95. And your choice, any one of these items free. And there's only one place to buy it, and that's Tom Peterson's.
The ex-champ, right there. One of the most popular wrestlers, young particularly, wrestlers we've had in many years in the Northwest. He'll be introduced, as will his opponent, by Don Owen.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first event this evening will be one fall. Introducing in this corner, 240 pounds from Milwaukee, Matt Borne. Matt Borne has issued a special challenge to Rocky Johnson, who he claims is his worst enemy, and if he can climb up in the ring, he'll take care of Rocky Johnson like he's never been taken care of before, says Matt Borne. His opponent in this corner, 230 pounds from Florida, Hacksaw Sawyer. Referee Sandy Barr.
Rocky Johnson will not be here tonight, neither will Jimmy Offee. Rocky will be returning in a week or so. Jimmy Offee will be gone for some time. They are both related to Peter Maiva, the chief Maiva of the islands in the South Pacific, and any wrestling fan that has paid attention to international and national wrestling circles will know about Peter Maiva. He is very ill, critically ill, we understand. And Jimmy has gone over there to Peter Maiva, now promoting over there, and Jimmy's gone over to help him, we understand. Rocky has gone over. His wife is closely related to Peter Maiva. I'll tell you more. And right now, Matt Borne in a little bit of trouble. seriously caught with his pants down. You might remember, we talked about it at the time, or at least Buddy Rose did. He said, I'll win the championship from Ric Flair, or I'll pack up and leave. And then, before and after, he stressed it was not a loser-leave town match. And as a matter of fact, the commission was asked to rule on it, and they said that he was right in that regards. He left town of his own, on his own volition, and as a result can return. And we understand he's going to next week. The promoters actually tried to find a way to keep him from coming back, but they found out that there was no way under the rules that they could do so. And as I said, half in jest, Buddy heard about Rose Festival time again and thought it was in his honor. He wondered about that all those years he was here. But the Playboy is coming back a week from tonight. Rolling up and missing the headlock. Sawyer went over it and gets caught in the hammerlock by Matt Borne. If you want to mark it on your calendar for special Tuesday cards, the next one will be June 5th. Back, going up over the back. Takes him in, a victory roll, 2 and almost 3. Close but no cigar. Sandy Barr doing the counting. Now we're going to have Kids Night again next Saturday, or yes, the 29th. Kids admitted free of charge with an adult to start the 3-day Memorial holiday. Matt Borne saying that his trunks were pulled. Referee Sandy Barr checks it out, says let's wrestle. Later on tonight, Kurt Hennig going after, once again, after Oliver's Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Championship that Oliver won from Sawyer. In a no DQ bout. They're into the ropes. Line tackle. Borne goes down, dives underneath that one. He's up, takes his man into the ropes, and he's got him in a victory roll. 1, 2. Borne getting pretty slippery here now. He accused, when he was rolled up, he accused Hacksaw of pulling his trunks. Now, Hacksaw actually did have his trunks pulled, as you saw clearly. And it's planted in Sandy Barr's mind, the referee, while he's just trying to get even with the argument. Borne's been around the ring wars a long time. Remember that. He was at the arenas around the Northwest and around the world when he was a kid, accompanying Dad, Tough Tony, to the matches. They lock up and move into the ropes. Referee calls for the break. After what looked like it was going to be a clean break, Matt Borne comes swinging back. Not our largest crowd, but certainly one of the noisiest, which is often the case. You've got your diehard, you've got your real dyed-in-the-wool wrestling fans here when you get this kind of a crowd. I don't know what they're going to think when it is announced, if it is announced, that the Playboy returns next week. Matt Borne. He has surprising. He may not look like he's all that well built. He doesn't do a lot of pump and iron, as say Dizzy Hogan does. But he has great strength. Matt Borne taking a 4 count as he works with foot stomps on Hack Sawyer. They got a double main event tonight, that championship bout we told you about. And then Sawyer's going to come back, teaming up with Tommy Rogers to go against Hogan and Miller. Left hand into the stomach and another. And out of the ring goes Hacksaw from St. Petersburg, Florida, hits the deck. His brother Buzz has the Southeast United States version of the national title. It is not the NWA U.S. heavyweight title, I don't believe. Hacksaw down on the mat, count of 2, and he kicks the head either side, both sides of Matt Borne. Borne riding him now with the body scissors. Tightening down on it. Hacksaw has him up, backs hard into the corner. Knocks him off the hold. Sawyer swinging away. Now kick to the midsection and another. It's just a right cross. It's getting wild now. Roundhouse right and left. Missed by groggy Borne. Nailed to the head, covered with a body press, hook the outside leg. Whoa, flail kick, strong by Borne, puts Hacksaw into the front row. Watch out, here comes Borne. Coming around, Hacksaw tried to get in there outside now. Matt Borne working on Hacksaw. Is he paying any attention to the count? I don't know. Whoa! Hacksaw comes flying off his feet with a forearm smash to the head. They're both going to be counted out. The count continues on. Neither man thinking anything about getting back in the ring. They're calling for the bell. It's a double count out, no contest. This one spilled out into the crowd. And neither man got back in time. Get ready for taking down where wrestling's coming up this week. Hack Sawyer holding on to his jaw. They laid a few punches on each other outside. They just, well, you saw it. They went out there and started pounding on each other outside the ring, completely forgot about getting back in. It's a double count out. Both men counted out, officially called a no contest. We want to remind you that coming up in June, the women wrestlers, and they're going to be in a lot of places, but they will be here for a short stay only. In just a moment, we're going to run down the towns for you where the wrestling is coming up in the next week. Remember that next week will be Kids Night again, May 29th. Kids admitted free with an adult start the 3-day Memorial Day weekend, the long weekend. The women coming in June, and they'll only be here for 2 weeks. So take your opportunity to see them wherever you get the chance. And, of course, we'll tell you more about it when they come. The tag team champions are coming. Joyce Grable, one of the greatest wrestlers ever in the history of women wrestlers, and her partner, Wendy Richter, will be on hand. So be looking for that, huh? Ready to check the towns? Okay, here's where it's happening. Major League Wrestling. Up there in Shelton, going up toward the peninsula, or on the peninsula. Monday in Seaside, one of the best buildings to watch a wrestling match anywhere, Seaside. Tuesday off. Wednesday, a super shootout in Seattle. Thursday at Salem, they've got another big one there at the Grand Theater. Friday in Eugene, Elton Owen has put together a great card at the Lane County Fairgrounds. Next Saturday, we're back in Portland for the return of Buddy Rose. And then a week from tomorrow, back on the coast at Tillamook. We'll be back in a moment. Right now, we are going to hear from, I think it's a bald man who looks funny. I don't know. Anyway, it's from Marv talking, and it might be Al, it might be Telly, who knows?
You know, after last week's commercials, a lot of people have called up and asked if I really shaved my head. Now, I ask you honestly, do you think I would deface myself just to sell cars? Well, it'll grow back in a couple of months, and bald head or not, I've got some cars to sell. So if you need a good car or truck at an affordable price, come and check out the deals at Fort Stark, where we specialize in budget price transportation, like this 1973 Datsun 1600 4-speed, now Fort Stark priced at just $13.95. Or how about this 1969 Chevrolet Impala? It's a 4-door with V8, and a lot of places might ask as much as $9.95, but our price this weekend at Fort Stark, just $4.95. And here's a 1973 4-wheel drive. It's a 4-speed V8. Now, it's a Jeep Commando, and the top and the rear seat are removable, and it's priced full Fort Stark price at only $14.95. That's at Fort Stark. Last chance to buy a car before you head over the mountain. 123rd and Southeast Stark.
Not much for a justice of the peace to do way out here, except marrying artisans. But I don't mind, because they're the only ones that know the secret of that pure artesian brewing water. That's what makes Olympia beer so rich and refreshing. So I always give them my deluxe wedding ceremony. I think that's what keeps them so happily married. That and water bits.
Frank Zanetti for the Rose City Speedway.
Tomorrow at Rose City Speedway, NASCAR Sportsman. Gates open at noon, time trials at 1, racing at 2:30. Next Friday, Super Stocks and Limited Stocks. And Saturday, the weekly Jalopy Destruction Derby. And Sunday, May 30th, we have Orville, the Daredevil Clown. That's Rose City Speedway, 9727 North Union. And remember, there's always free parking. Thank you very much.
That's Frank Zanetti. Frank Zanetti painting, talking about Rose City Speedway out there on North Union. It's altogether new. New things happening out there this year. Well, let's get the Dutchman up here and talk a little bit about wrestling. Dutch Savage.
Tomorrow, for the first time since I can remember, we're going to Shelton, Washington. That's up by Olympia. It's east of Olympia. For a big match there. And then Monday, all the folks that are planning to be down on the coast for the weekend are staying over for Monday. Monday night, we're at Seaside at the Convention Center, and there's a super big card down there, folks. You'll see Big Dave Schultz, Dr. D, Rocky Johnson, the whole ball of wax. Everybody you see on television tonight will be in Seaside Monday night. Tuesday night, we're taking a day off. Can you believe that? Wednesday night, the big shootout in Seattle. Thursday night, Salem. Friday night, Eugene. Saturday, again, Portland. And the following Sunday, the day before Memorial Day, we're going to Tillamook. Over to Tillamook, the cheese capital of the United States of America. We're going to work in conjunction over there with the Junior Wrestling Club. So it'll be in Tillamook at the fairgrounds. And don't forget, tomorrow, Shelton. Monday, Seaside. The following Sunday, Tillamook. Good night, Willa. And good night, all my friends that came out to my place on Friday night. We enjoyed it. And Frank, as usual, you look immaculate.
I thank you. That's the Dutchman. We'll be right back. This is Tom Peterson.
Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 16 different microwave ovens on sale during the grand opening of our new microwave department. Over 100 microwave ovens on display. Choose Whirlpool, Sanyo, Linton, Panasonic, Hot Point. Save up to $200. And for a limited time, you can buy the Sanyo microwave oven for only $169. That's right, only $169. And there's only one place to buy it. That's Tom Peterson's. That's a great buy on a Sanyo microwave, only $169. And during our grand opening of Tom Peterson's new microwave department, we've got some super buys. Not only on Sanyo, but on Litton and Whirlpool and Hot Point and Panasonic. They're all at Tom Peterson's. In fact, we have over 100 on display. And remember, we classify microwaves as major appliances, and we'll deliver them. If you buy before 4 o'clock in the afternoon, we'll deliver right to your home that very evening. And that's important if you're buying a microwave or a washer or a dryer or a refrigerator or freezer. We're the only major store in town that does that. And it's important because you don't have to stay home from work. The neighbor doesn't have to let our drivers into the home to place it. When we deliver it, you're home. That's Twilight Delivery Service. It works simple. Buy before 4 o'clock and we'll deliver anywhere in the metro area that evening. Now here's a great buy on a Hot Point washer and dryer only at Tom Peterson's. Only at Tom Peterson's. Buy this Hot Point washer, heavy duty, with 2 preset wash and rinse temperature selections. Lots of capacity, positive fill, only $274. Delivered and installed in your home today, anywhere in the greater metro area. Just $274. And when you buy the matching dryer, you save twice as much. And there's only one place to buy it, and that's Tom Peterson's.
Getting ready for the second match at Portland Sports Arena. 87-25 North Chautauqua. Incidentally, I'm a kind of a plinker with the 22, me and my boy are, and I've been looking for a place to do some shooting of bottles or cans or maybe some varmints. Anybody out there got a spot here in around Portland that might be interested? More on that in a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next event will be one fall. Introducing in this corner, 250 pounds from Tennessee, Dave Schultz. His opponent in this corner, 232 pounds from London, England, making his second appearance in the Northwest, Chris Adams.
He is looking up in the, if you can believe it, up into the monitor. We have about a 9-inch monitor or smaller up here. Anyway, yours truly likes to do a little plinking with the 22s once in a while. Hard to find a place to shoot, so if you live out there, you got a space where you wouldn't mind me doing a little of that, me and my boy, I'd like to hear from you. And I wish you'd write it to the station. Write it to Wrestling or Frank. Care of KPTV, P.O. Box 3401. The zip there's 97208. KPTV, Post Office Box 3401. Come out and shoot some varmints for you. Chris Adams is the current holder of the English Heavyweight Championship. He maintains the title, says he'll put it on the line. Oh, a clean handshake from Dr. D. I've not yet got to talk much to young Chris. I got to find out. I'm sure before this match is over, you will see a judo kick is the only way I can describe it. One of the most effective I've ever seen anybody use, including many Orientals over the years. And I don't know if he has a particular name for him. It might be some Falkland Island footwork or something. I don't know, really. Well, we'll find out if he's given it a name, and I'll hope that he'll be shooting a couple of them during the match, because this fella is impressive. That's one of the most impressive things that he does. But all in all, he's a fine wrestler. And they'll have to be right here going in against Dr. D. Dr. D. There are a few around, you know, that have heard that Buddy Rose is coming back next week. And Rose is saying, he sent the message ahead, hey, I'm going to pick it right up and I'm taking over. There are a few wrestlers around here that's saying, well, maybe you won't take over. We'll see. Side headlock. Chris Adams working on Dr. D. Whoa, good move. Adams jumped around, almost got thrown with a hip toss. Then he moved around, effectively blocking the hip toss by Schultz, and threw the doctor with the hip toss. Schultz down there saying he grabbed my trunks. Memorial Day weekend. 3-day holiday, and it started off. Kids will be in free with paid adult admission. So bring them on out, see the action. I got an idea. We might sell out this place between that and Buddy Rose coming back. We might just have us quite a party out here at the Portland Sports Arena next Saturday. We got a shot there. The consulting referee, Irene Dahl. Also, not only the consulting referee, but the baker of some of the best banana nut bread you ever had. Dr. D saying that the kick was with the toe. Kicks are legal with the side of the boot, the bottom of the boot. Kick with the toe is illegal. Once again, the mic might go off once in a while. Still suffering from that spring cold that seems to hang on. So notice tonight, Kirby Brumfield over there, Channel 6, doing the weather, got the same problem I have. We kind of cough our way through our programs. Side headlock. He's thrown off. Fine tackle, Dr. D from Tennessee. Goes down. Catches Adams. Adam goes behind him. Now takes him into the ropes. Whoa. He grabbed the ropes and then came back with a shot. Looked like a fist. Right to the head. On the back of the head, Dr. D. Laying it on strong. Turns Adams over, covers him with a body press, kicks out of it at the count of 2. Shot to the chin. Whip into the corner. Adams, there it is. There is that kick. And you see the effect of it. And you can hear it when it lands. He really, really pops that kick. Covers him with a body press. Could have it. Almost. Side headlock. From behind on Dr. D by Chris Adams. Very, very congenial, cordial young man. He gets in that ring. He can get it on with the toughest. He's doing it right now. Dr. D, nothing to be laughed at. Whatever happens after we go off the tube, if you want to catch up to date or if you've got to miss part of the show, we give you a wrap-up every Sunday morning. 3 of them, as a matter of fact, on KYXI Radio, News 15 Radio. 1520 on your AM dial at 818, 918, and 1018. I review what happened the night before in capsule form. So catch up with the news, Wrestling Lives, and Wrestling Wrap-Up. Adams in trouble now. Schultz, a veteran, laying it to him. Later on tonight, Rip Oliver putting the Northwest title on the line in a no disqualification bout. We talk often about titles can't change hands on a DQ. Well, titles can change hands on a DQ if the bout is stipulated as no disqualification before it gets underway, and tonight's is. Kurt Hennig is the challenger. The count starts anew now on Chris Adams. When both men are outside the ring, when one gets back in, that means he's no longer in a position of interference, and the count starts 1-2 on the man outside. Schultz stopping the count. He's got Adams hurt enough. I think he wants to hurt him a little bit more. I hope to keep him out there. The elbow. Oh. Elbow slammed to the side of the head. Now, both men are being counted on right now. All right. Dr. D is back in. The count stops on him naturally, and the count starts over on his opponent, in this case, Chris Adams. You might sometimes wonder, they'll be out, one of the guys will be outside that ring for 5 minutes. Well, if the other guy keeps going out there after him, he stops that counter. Even now, moves in a position of interference, such as that. That stops the count. Sandoval warning him, stay back. Here comes Schultz again. Whoa! Over the top with a victory roll. Chris Adams might have him. Schultz holding on to the top rope. Has to let go. 1-2, and he's able to kick out of it. First match of the evening ended in a no contest between Matt Borne and Hack Sawyer. There's that kick again that I told you about, and you see how it staggers the doctor, Dr. D from Tennessee. Oh, with one leg being held up, young Adams was able to turn it over and give him a kick. Side the ring. And Adams going to give some of it back to Schultz, ramming his head into that steel ring post. 4-inch steel pipe, 2-inch flange. It's about ½ inch thick steel. Going to go for a suplex on Schultz. Schultz blocking it. Now listen now for the body slam. And young Adams climbing to the top turnbuckle. Adams laying on the ground but gets out of the way. That was just reflex, folks. He just felt something was coming. He's got trouble coming back, but he got out of the way. And Chris Adams slammed hard into the powder blue canvas. Body slam. No, he's going to ram him into the turnbuckle. Trying to tie him up now in that top turnbuckle. Upside down, has him kicked to the midsection. And again. Uh-oh. He gave the referee a shove to get at Adams, and that's going to cost him the match. Sandy Barr threatening to throw the punch. It'll be a DQ. Dr. D is disqualified. The winner is Chris Adams. Chris Adams, the winner. Dr. D is disqualified. We'll have our TV main event coming up in a moment. Right now, we're going to pause, and we're going to hear from Tom Peterson. We'll be right back.
Hey. Milwaukee, if you're a fight fan, come on out to Marv Tonkin Ford while they last. We have tickets to May 27th, that's Thursday's McNally Fights at the Marriott Hotel, featuring Gordon Rochette and Pete Young in a Northwest heavyweight bout. But if you're a car buyer, come on out to Marv Tonkin Ford. We have a 1978 Ford Granada Ghia loaded with equipment like air, cruise, tilt wheel, all for only $33.92 this weekend. And how about this 1977 Plymouth Volare station wagon with automatic custom interior, all for just $29.28. Now, that's a good price, but if you want a good selection on used trucks and vans, how about this 1978 Econoline van? We've got plenty more with a radio, power steering, 3-speed manual transmission, auxiliary fuel tanks. Now, Marv Tonkin Ford price just $44.69. See us this weekend, and let us tell you why we say you're number one at the number one family Ford store, Marv Tonkin Ford.
Everyone knows I work hard, I play hard, and I love real country music. Now, I hold up my end around here. I do love to party, and I listen to 97 Country AM all the time because they play my kind of country music. Real country music, and that's no bull. So, if you're like me, Waylon, Willie, and the boys, cut yourself out of the herd and found some real country music. The kind you can only get at 97 Country AM, and turn it up.
How do you soften your beard?
Hot water. Very hot water.
Hot towels? Hold it. You guys should use Rise Super Gel. It's a super softener. Super Gel is packed with moisturizers. It actually softens under your skin to set up your beard for a super close shave. And Super Gel has a special lanolin formula to fight irritation. Super Gel softened my beard. Under my skin. For a super close shave.
Rise Super Gel softens your beard under your skin.
Before the interview, I just want to say that we threw it to the wrong person. It was Marv Tonkin's turn, and we're terribly sorry about that because that breaks a string of 10 days that had gone without making a mistake. So, sorry about that. Dr. D from Tennessee.
That's me, baby, that's me. I want to know, first place, baby, all I hear you talking about again is Buddy Rose. You know what I mean? All I hear from you is Buddy Rose. All I hear from these rednecks is Buddy Rose, baby. Well, let me tell you people something. Forget that freak, baby. Forget that goof, because you think you coming back here, Rhodes. You can hear this, baby. Ain't no way. You might have been one time number one. You might have accidentally been number one just because I wasn't here, baby. Now, I'm number one now. Uno, baby. Right here. I ain't. Right here. Me. And ain't nobody walking in, ain't nobody taking nothing from the doctor, and I don't care what kind of name you got. I don't care how much you like my man here, Tom, Frank, George. What is your name anyway? That ain't important anyway. But I want to tell you something, Joe. Call me, baby, Dr. D, and forget Buddy Rhodes. Buddy Rhodes is no more. So you come on back here, boy. You parade on in here and you get in your parade. Because you ain't coming over me, baby. I don't care how big an army you got, how big a navy you got, how big an air force you got, baby. I am number one. When you rednecks learn that, everything will be a lot better, baby. And don't forget it. You know what I mean? And like I always say, Frank, let me tell you, baby, it's been a pleasure for the doctor to be here with you. Yeah.
That's Dr. D, Dave Schultz. Well, it's time for me to get the team up with one of the sponsors now. We're going to do it right now. First of all, here's Tom Peterson.
Now at Tom Peterson's, spring into saving with quality furniture at super low prices. Your choice for a modern sofa and love seat, both pieces in stain-resistant Herculon, only $3.99. You save $100. Or this early American sofa and love seat in durable Herculon, both pieces, only $3.99. You save $100. Remember, your choice, either group, only $3.99. And there's only one place to buy a sofa and love seat, and that's Tom Peterson's.
Frequently, I get to put in my 2 bits about what I think about Tom Peterson's, and usually we talk about certain things that are on special not any particular weekend. But right now, Tom's out of town, and I got a chance to say exactly what I want to say. And what I want to say is that I am doubly impressed with the service you get at Tom Peterson's. The service I've got all of these years, nearly 15, I've been buying everything that I get from Tom, and I'll tell you, you are satisfied. That is the key. The customer must be satisfied. I've sat in the store to meet with Tom, meet with some of the salesmen, doing different things out there, and I've watched people come in, complain about something, and I'll tell you, the whole thing is the customer must be satisfied at Tom Peterson's, because that's the only way you continue to grow the way Tom Peterson's has. You will be treated that way too, just as I am, just as every other customer is. Tom Peterson's, Southeast 82nd and Foster. Here's Tom again.
Now at Tom Peterson's, from our furniture store, a Spring Air Sleep Center featuring Springopedic, Extra Firm, and Supreme, plus the famous back supporters by Spring Air. A complete sleep center with some very, very special prices. Like the Marvel by Spring Air. Twin size, $48 each piece. Regular size, $77 each piece. Queen size, $89 each piece. And there's only one place to buy it. That's Tom Peterson's.
We are back. And it's going to be the main event. The tag team coming your way. First team up, I know in Portland, are these two young men.
Received word today from Playboy Buddy Rose that he would just change his mind and he would be here next Saturday night and expected to be on the card. Also, the fact that we're having a 3-day holiday next Saturday, we're going to let the kids be guests again. All kids will be admitted free of charge if they're with an adult next Saturday night. And that may be for the last time for quite a spell. The next event will be the best 2 out of 3 falls or to a TV time limit. It'll be a relay team match. Introducing in this corner the team of Mike Miller and Dizzy Hogan. Their opponents in this corner, and I believe two of the greatest young wrestlers in the business today, Tommy Rogers and Hacksaw Sawyer.
I am stunned by the reaction to Buddy Rose coming back. I swear there were as many people here applauding as there were booing. I got a hunch it caught a lot of people unawares. Because I'll almost guarantee when he climbs out of the ring next week, after his match, and he has challenged Rogers, incidentally. So I understand this young Rogers is supposed to be so great. Let me have him in a match and I'll show him great. Mike Miller doing some jawing to Hack Sawyer. Miller and Hogan, without any doubt, have the size advantage. Sawyer and Rogers with the speed advantage. Best 2 out of 3 falls, tag team match, Sandy by the referee. Mike Miller in against Dizzy Hogan. It'll be Hacksaw starting against Miller to get us underway. They lock up. Oh, right between the shoulder blades, and Hacksaw again and again and again by Miller. Knee lift. Miller getting to Sawyer early. Front chancery. The tag. Hogan coming in, and Miller and Hogan worked out some strategy here. Whoa! Hacksaw lifting the much bigger Hogan, body slamming him. Miller coming in, going to try to help his partner as chased out. If you want to get tickets for next Saturday, they will be available by calling 289-4222 tomorrow or next Saturday. 289-4222 tomorrow or next Saturday, not during the week. Or come out to one of the largest flea markets in the Northwest here at the Portland Sports Arena. Doors open at 8 o'clock tomorrow, close about 3. You can go to the concession stand, buy reserve ringside tickets. You pay for them, you have them in your hand. The next Saturday when you come, no standing in line. And with the return of the Playboy, there might be quite a crowd, especially since it's going to be kids' night also. So we're looking for a big crowd next Saturday. Might do you good to get your ducats early. Top wrist lock, Tommy Rogers from Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Working on Dizzy Hogan with the top wrist lock. Hogan breaks the hold, but he didn't see the tag, and Hacksaw's in to take over with a side headlock. Turning it to a top wrist lock. Use to the hair. Some of the crowd's yelling that there was. Hogan with the takedown. And working the armbar on Sawyer from St. Petersburg, Florida. In the corner. Whoa, reverse on the whip by Hacksaw. Brings him out of the corner with a monkey flip. Side headlock. Sawyer with the tag. Tommy Rogers coming in. Again, Hogan reverses the hold, but didn't see that there was a tag. Miller coming in, and he can't take a tag from inside. He is caught inside the ring. Oh, Tommy Rogers ducked, and Miller caught the elbow right to the side of the head. Hogan really threw it. He really popped it in there. It was a good one. He just happened to hit the wrong guy. Go behind, full Nelson. Miller puts it on Rogers, and he doesn't duck from that one. He does duck that one. Miller got Hogan. And now Rogers laying him on Mike Miller. Back to the side, headlock on Hogan. Hogan and Miller, teamwork, not working out too well so far. This is just first fall action of our TV main event. The title bout will come later between Hennick and Rip Oliver. Find out about that. Tune in on KYXI Radio. Tomorrow morning, 8:18, 9:18, or 10:18. 3 wrap-ups on Wrestling Wrap-Up. Miller adds the tag, and the tag is good for Rogers. Rogers standing drop kick. And like Hacksaw, this guy gets tremendous elevation. I wonder what these guys have high jump. Miller screaming at the crowd. And that's the way to do it to him. Young team being put together here. Tommy Rogers and Hack Sawyer. Whoa, Rogers caught trying to climb to the ring, and he was looking the other way. Really got suckered. Dropped to the cement. Hack Sawyer checking on him over there. First fall, our TV main event. Tag team action. Miller and Hogan teamed against Hack Sawyer and Tommy Rogers. Rogers going for the leg. He's got him outside, slamming it. There's a steel rail on the outside of the ring that holds in the, I believe they're 2x10s, the boards that form the platform of the ring. And anytime you bounce off that or have a leg slammed on it, it's just an angle iron. It's a rail, and it hurts. Miller caught in one leg. Hacksaw unloads with an elbow. Kick to the leg and another one. Got him tied up. Cross leg lock. It's technically a figure four, but it's not the figure four that he uses to put away the man where you wrap it up, the Indian deathlock figure four. This one is putting a lot of pressure on the ankles and the knees primarily. Sawyer working a new hold. It isn't a figure four. Miller trying to get the break by touching the rope. Just having his fingers on him. Sandy Barr saying no, that's not good enough. And now he scrambles. He was able to crawfish his way underneath the bottom rope. Kick to the midsection, forearm smash behind the head. Another kick, Hacksaw being worked on by Miller. Miller taking him over to tag. Hogan will come in. Oh, going out hard through the ropes. Miller slams down. Rogers coming back at Miller. All this outside the ring. Hogan in the ring, watching it all. Hacksaw bounced, went through the ropes, hit the edge and in the concrete. He really took a bump. Sawyer gets it in the eyes. Right two-time him over in that corner. Double teaming him. Sandy Barr warns Miller back. Hogan brings him out of the corner. Gonna go with a body slam. Yes. Hogan with a little posing. He had the foot across the throat while he was doing it. Covered by the body press. The foot Hacksaw is on the rope. That calls for the break. Hogan getting a little choking in. Elbow smash, side of the head. Referee telling Miller, leave your hands off him. Now he's coming out, working on Hogan to the midsection. Right and left. Hogan nails him. Elbow smash to the top of the head. Hacksaw coming back, working to the midsection. Hogan saying, yes, Miller, come on in. He wants to double team him. Hacksaw blocking, trying to get over to tag. Miller was reaching out, trying to get a hold of Trunks. Ball Hacksaw into the corner. A double team Hogan, double drop kick. Nailed him. Covered with a body press, hooks the outside leg and gets the pin. Rogers and Hacksaw using a little trickery of their own. They double drop kick. Hogan put the pin on him. All right, if you didn't get a list of the times where we're going to be wrestling, get your paper now. Grab a pen or a pencil. We're going to be going over them once again. As we tell you so often, we try to bring all of the action to you here on the tube as well as we can anyway. But there is just a lot of the atmosphere that you cannot possibly get unless you are out there among them. Unless you see the action, see it in person. So we're going to, right now, take a look at that list of towns. I remind you that in June, the women wrestlers are coming in. Buddy Rose returns next Saturday. Next Saturday is Kids Night. Right now, here's where the action is coming up this week. Tomorrow in Shelton, Washington, up in the Washington Peninsula, the Olympic Peninsula. Monday, a super card at the Civic Building over there in Seaside, Oregon. Tuesday's off. Wednesday, Seattle. Thursday is a super card at the Grand Theater. We're going to have a big tag team battle there Thursday in Salem. Friday in Eugene, Elton Owen is teaming up these two guys we've seen, Sawyer and Rogers. Next Saturday, we're back at Portland, and then a week from tomorrow in Tillamook over on the coast. We'll be right back. Right now, we're going to hear from Alan Tonkin from Marv Tonkin Ford.
Ford delivers. Okay. You know Ford's doing it right.
Yes, Ford's doing it right, and Marv Tonkin is going the factory one better. Because in addition to Ford's upfront cash assistance and extended warranty, Marv Tonkin will now give you $1,000 off dealer window sticker on any new Ford Escort, including a 5-year, 50,000-mile mechanical breakdown insurance policy at no additional expense. So even when Ford's warranty runs out, Marv Tonkin keeps you covered. Now who really loves you, baby?
Haviland Supreme Motor Oil in your car can save you at both ends. Up front, its protective additives help save wear and tear on your engine, and in back, its special friction fighter helps save on gasoline. Next time you change oil, try Texaco's Haviland Supreme. It takes proven up-front engine protection backed by improved gasoline economy and puts them all together. You can trust your car to the products with a star.
Welcome to Fisher, where we take the nut very seriously. At the Fisher Nut Company, we take peanuts and pecans, Brazils and cashews, and give them lots of loving care. It's how we roast them that makes them good as can be. At the Fisher Nut Company. At Fisher, we take the nut very seriously. Fisher.
Daytona 82, the Honda 900F Superbikes. They follow the leader with the world's fastest motorcycles. They break the lap record. They break the track record. They crossed the finish line, first, second, and third. The CB 900F. It didn't just win the race, it was the race.
They all remember. Do you? John Wayne, Richard Widmark in The Alamo, Sunday at 5 on KPTV 12, Portland.
Matt Borne, Rip Oliver, the tag team champions. And next Saturday, you guys got a friend coming back.
You know the Playboy's coming back. He's been gone. He left on his own. He's coming back on his own. Been the Playboy was partners for a long time. He's one of the best I've ever had. Glad to see him coming back. Let's get on another subject right now. You got these two little young punks running around here. Hack Sawyer's done picked him up another midget to run along the side of him. Well, let me tell you something. Last night in Salem and Eugene, Oregon, they got us swindled into a title match. Elton Owens come in and stuck his nose in it. He demanded a title match. The boys never beat us in the middle of the ring. They never will. So next Friday night in Eugene, Oregon, the two young punks can we're going to put our belts on the line to you. If you think you can take them, you try to get them. Kurt Hennig, get a look good. Look at this here, baby. Get a good close-up on this belt, because there's no way you'll ever wear this belt, baby.
Frank Barnum, we're taking the belts out of the velveteen covers and the velvet cases, and we're putting them on the line to anybody and everybody that wants to take a crack at them. Now there's word Buddy Rose is coming back. Well, I could care less if the guy comes back anyway. I don't know if he's expecting to come into the city with everybody playing brass bands for him or what, but I've got no invitation out for Buddy Rose. He can stay gone as long as I'm concerned, forever. So, we're breaking the belts out. We're going to show you what the champions are really made out of. We're going to walk away with them every time we defend them. And you people are just going to see a bunch of guys get their behinds run out of the ring every time they step in the ring with us when these belts are on the line. That's all there is to it.
Frank Barnum, I want all them good-looking women over around Seaside Monday. We're going to be strolling up and down that beach with our little short bikinis on, baby. So if y'all want to get out and get a good look at us, just come on out to Seaside and then come down to the community center, because we're going to have all kind of action for all of you people in Seaside, Salem, Eugene. It don't matter where it's out here.
Just the good-looking women in Seaside. The ugly girls, don't waste your time, because you're fooling with the best prime choice meat, baby.
And remember, that's a 7 o'clock card at Seaside. It is not. It's at Shelton. It'll be 8 o'clock Monday at Seaside is when it's happening. We'll be right back. First of all, here's another message from Tom Peterson.
Free is a very good price. And during RCA month, as advertised in TV Guide, only at Tom Peterson's, this RCA 12-inch black and white TV comes free with the purchase of any 19 or 25-inch colored television in the store. Like this RCA 19-inch color TV for only $399. And the RCA black and white TV is free. And there's only one place to buy it, and that's Tom Peterson's. You heard that commercial right. One of our greatest television promotions of the year, where you get a free RCA, now that's RCA 12-inch black and white TV with any 19 or 25-inch colored TV in the store. And it can be RCA, Panasonic, Hitachi, Zenith, whatever you choose, but every single one, a free 12-inch black and white RCA TV. It's a great promotion only during RCA month at Tom Peterson's. Great buys. And there's a great selection of all kinds of brands at Tom Peterson's. We've mentioned RCA and Panasonic and Hitachi and Sanyo and Zenith, and we have them all at Tom Peterson's. Now, this is for a limited time only. It won't last forever. And, of course, when the black and whites are gone, the promotion will be over. So if you've been looking for a color set and would like to have a black and white, this is your opportunity, because the black and white is free with purchase of any 19 or 25-inch television. Only at Tom Peterson's, your choice free. Sanyo video recorder, Odyssey video game with 8 game cartridges, Zenith video disc with 6 disc movies, free with the purchase of any big screen in our store. As advertised this week, our 2-page ad in TV Guide. This Hitachi big screen TV, only $29.95. And your choice, any one of these items free. And there's only one place to buy it, and that's Tom Peterson's.
Well, the first ball went to the dynamic duo. The young team just put together, Hack Sawyer and Tommy Rogers. all those towns we mentioned that where wrestling would be. Remember, all the stars that you see here on television every weekend are in all the towns where wrestling is scheduled, nearly without exception. There's occasionally some car trouble or something like that one of them might not be, but generally they're all there, such as Chris Adams will be all the places that we mentioned. We've been talking about wrestling in the next week. Sensational young man from London, England, the British heavyweight champion. If you tuned in earlier, you saw him in action. If you didn't, you missed it. Sawyer trying to find a way to beat the size difference. And works it, comes up down on the mat with a hammerlock. When you're smaller than someone, you try to work a lot down on the mat. Size difference doesn't make as much difference down there. And you try to do just as they did, as many flying moves as you can. A drop kick cuts a man down to size in a hurry, and they double drop kicked Hogan to win the first fall. Hacksaw with a hammerlock hooks the other free arm and will try to turn Hogan over into a pin position. See if he can get both shoulders down. Came awfully close to getting the 3 count that time. Kicks out of it. The feet came over. Hacksaw's feet came over and nailed Sandy Barr. Miller is in, Hogan out. They actually never did tag, but Sandy Barr rules that they were in a position where they could have, and he's right about that. Just that they didn't bother. Uppercut, forearm smash. Oh, Rogers, hard. Hacksaw read it. Rogers coming around to help him. Hacksaw trying to shake out the cobwebs. Caught in the ring. Got the side headlock. Shot. Now they double team on Hacksaw. Miller Hogan hitting. Turnbuckle treatment. Hacksaw trying to get over for the tag. Double knee knocker. Turnbuckle treatment in the far neutral corner. Gets a count at 2 with the body press. Hacksaw was able to kick out of it. Elbow smash. On a Hogan hammer. That's what he calls that big right arm. There's the black rubber band around the elbow. It's never been questioned as being illegal. The elbow drop by Miller on Hacksaw. 1, 2. And that's it. Not 3. Miller back at him. Knee drop, back of the head. Across the throat. Forearm smash, back of the head. The whip into the far ropes. Catches him with a knee and really nailed him. Hacksaw literally bounces off the mat, through the ropes, and down on the floor. Hogan's out there, Rogers around. They keep him up, and they're in a shoving match. Now Miller's out there. Hogan and Rogers are at it. Miller gets Hacksaw back in the ring, working on him there. First fall went to the team of Rogers and Sawyer. We are in second fall action. It's our TV main event. After TV goes off, Kurt Hennig gets his shot at Rip Oliver's heavyweight championship. There's the Hogan hammer. Outstretched, clothesline. Hack Sawyer, and before he goes to pin him, he's going to pose a little bit. And he might have lost that pin. Power slam. Power body slam, following it and in. Gets the pin. We are all even at a fall apiece. Hogan and Miller taking that fall. We're even. We're going to break. I'll be back in a moment. First, we're going to hear from Marv Tonkin, and I think this is the one where I very, very embarrassed. I'm sorry about my part in this one. Here's Ella.
Hello, Al Tongan back for the final time tonight with just 3 quick examples of the great deals we're having on used cars this weekend at Marv Tonkin Ford. Like this 1978 Ford Fairmont station wagon. It's a good family car, including automatic power steering, AM/FM stereo, and tape player. And though you'd probably expect to pay much more on most lots, the full Marv Tonkin price this weekend will be just $24.45. And check out the deal on this sporty 1980 Pontiac Sunbird. Nice rig, 4-speed, tilt wheel, power steering, rally wheels, all for just $38.78 full price. And finally, here's one of the best deals in our entire lot. It's a 1979 Ford Fairmont Futura with a 6-cylinder engine, vinyl top, and with low original miles, all for just $43.33. So if you've been looking for a car or truck and you see one that you'd probably like to have here on our spot, I hope that you'll come out and see us tomorrow. That's at Marv Tonkin Ford, the family Ford store, where you're number one. Thank you, Frank. I appreciate you coming on in. I'll keep practicing.
Well, a man was a little bit involved in seeing Buddy Rose leave the Northwest. No surprise to hear he's coming back. Later on tonight, going after the heavyweight championship of the Northwest, Kurt Hennig.
Thank you very much, Frank. Thank you. Frank, first of all, concerning last week what happened here, the people at home, the people here, they saw what happened. No reason getting upset about it. I got another chance to do it, to prove myself tonight. And now I hear word Buddy Rose is going to be back. Well, I thought he was out of here. I was refereeing the match when he left here. Now, if he's going to come back here and start his whole thing over with his army, I don't know. Schultz is here now. I don't know what's going to happen between us. There's going to be something going on there. But I'm just saying, Kurt Hennig's going to be here. Kurt Hennig's keep on wrestling, and Kurt Hennig's here to stay, and he'll take on anybody that wants to. I got an open contract. I'm willing to do anything with anybody that wants to get in the ring with me, and I'm ready.
Okay, and good luck to you tonight a little later on. Kurt Hennig going after that title match. We're going to keep it right here. We only have one more sponsor message left, so we will put that in at the end of this third fall. So we're going to keep it right here. So don't go away yet, folks, as I meander over toward the table. Mentioned a little bit earlier, while I've got the moment, that I like to do a little plinking with the 22 rifle and handgun. If you happen to be near in the Portland area here and have some varmints you want taken care of, or some room where a guy could shoot some cans or bottles, I'd sure like to know about it. You can write me in care of KPTV, Box 3401, Portland, Oregon. Pretty good crowd on hand tonight. It is Kids Night, and it will be Kids Night again next Saturday night. Kids in free with each paid adult admission as we kick off the Memorial Day weekend, long weekend for most people. Expecting a good crowd. If you want to get your tickets early, 289-4222 is the number to call tomorrow or next Saturday. Or come out to the flea market here at the Sports Arena tomorrow between 8 and about 2:30. Tickets will be on sale at the concession stand. All apiece. Actually, two newly formed tag teams. I don't think Miller and Hogan have worked together. Ooh. Backbreaker. Could be it in a hurry. No. Hacksaw put away with a power body slam, and the back is still hurting from that. He went to lift Hogan, and the back gave him quite a bit of pain just a moment ago. Hogan catches him in the bear hug, the body lock, if you will. Hacksaw is hurting. Sawyer caught in the bear hug. This is most effective when put on by a big, strong guy with a lot of upper body strength, and that's perfect description of Dizzy Hogan. Whoa! Slammed into the top turnbuckle. Hogan gonna tag. They're gonna do a little double team. Miller in. Puts a kick into the rib cage. Hogan now out. Miller against Sawyer. Whips into the far ropes. Catches him in a bear hug. Miller a big guy also. As is Hogan. They're working on Sawyer with the bear hug. They got the back hurting, and they're going to keep working on it. Oh, roundhouse right. Not a lot into it. Now he's putting him on Miller. And there's enough there to make Miller drop him. Knee drop, Miller shaking it off quickly. And once again, he's got the bear hug. The return of the Playboy. Right from tonight. What will happen? Dr. D not seeming to be too impressed at all by the 7-year odyssey of Buddy Rose while he was here in the Northwest. Miller says, well, he goes to tag and he wanted to come back and double team. Referee Sandoval cuts him off and says no go on that one. Hogan working in the near neutral corner, whip to the far neutral corner on Hacksaw, covers him with the body press. 1, 2. Now he's still got enough in him to flail kick out of it. Knee drop. There's about 4 minutes left in this match. Hacksaw is going to have to withstand all this pressure or somehow find an opportunity to tag out of there. Sawyer caught in a bear hug. Whoa! He just went to the eyes. The old-fashioned two fingers extended, popped in the eyes. Hogan trying to tag out, finally able to make it. And Hacksaw not able to. Now he comes back swinging. There's the tag. Here comes Tommy Rogers, the whip. Going underneath, and catches him with a vertical body press. Tommy Rogers with the vertical body press, slamming Miller into the canvas. They used a little double team. Hacksaw tagged, then whipped, dove underneath. And Miller and Hogan are hot because both balls they lost. They were double teamed. Of course, they're trying to do the very same thing. But in this case, the opponent got away with it. And they're talking nose to nose with Sandy Barr. And I think Barr is taking a threat or two. Now Miller steps in between Hogan and Barr, and he comes out. Hogan looking up toward the cameras, making the sign with the Hogan hammer. Oh, what a move. Hacksaw Sawyer whipped Miller. Then it was Tommy Rogers who had taken the tag, coming in with that upright, we're calling it a vertical body press. The upright vertical body press hit his opponent, nailed him, and got that count 1, 2, 3. So Rogers and Sawyer are victorious, and we might just make at least a mental note that the first time we saw these two guys together here on Portland Television A1, because there might be after a lot more wins, and you can share that these two guys are going to be working at it together. Okay, let's catch up on what else is happening before we have our final interview of the evening. Coming up after television goes off, Kurt Hennig is the challenger against Rip Oliver for the Pacific Northwest heavyweight title. Last week, by interference, Oliver was able to keep the title, and only by that interference, which cost him the match, but not the belt, because the title can't change hands on a DQ unless it is a no disqualification match. That's exactly what Hennig has tonight with Oliver. A no DQ match coming up. That'll be after we go off the air, but as I've said before, you can listen in at 8:18, 9:18, or 10:18 tomorrow morning on KYXI Radio. That's 1520 on your radio dial, and on Wrestling Wrap-Up, very short program in which I wrap up the night's activities. You can find out tomorrow. We'll be right back to talk to this successful young team after we hear from Tom Peterson.
Now at Tom Peterson's, the brand Toshiba. The sound, breathtaking. The savings, fantastic. The terms, $52.56 a month. Here it is, a 100% Toshiba 65-watt audio system. You save $302 when you buy the system. A Toshiba belt drive turntable with cartridge and diamond stylus. Toshiba AM, FM stereo tuner. Toshiba DC stereo amplifier. Toshiba stereo preamplifier. Toshiba metal cassette deck. Toshiba four-way speakers with mid and high-level controls. Toshiba stereo rack. All this for only $52.56 a month. Just say charge it. You may qualify for instant credit today with any of these credit cards. And there's only one place to buy it, and that's Tom Peterson's. That's a great buy on a Toshiba audio system. At Tom Peterson's, we carry other great brands like JVC and Sanyo, and they're all at Tom Peterson's. Hitachi's another one. And one thing we could offer you at Tom Peterson's that many audio stores don't, and that's terms to fit your budget. Plus 60 days the same as cash. Those are big pluses when it comes to buying an audio system. And remember, at Tom Peterson's, we've got them all. And now I want to show you a great Sanyo system at a super price only at Tom Peterson's. At Tom Peterson's, save $77 when you buy the Sanyo stereo system, only $2.99, with the Sanyo AM FM receiver, Sanyo built-in cassette deck, Sanyo speakers, BSR turntable, Gusdorf stereo stand. All this for $2.99, you save $77. Just say charge it, and you may qualify for instant credit today with any of these credit cards. And there's only one place to buy it, and that's Tom Peterson's.
Well, a young tag team that everybody's going to have to be looking after. Hack Sawyer, Tommy Rogers.
Thank you very much, Frank. You know, a lot of people here, they're like Dizzy Hogan, Mike Miller, this Dr. D. Everybody's underestimated me and Tommy Rogers. You know, we was out here tonight we wasn't out here for one thing, and that was victory, Frank. And, you know, I think we proved our point. Don't get me wrong, we have tough opponents, but we went out there and we just outdid them. Now, I think, and I'm asking all these people in Portland, do they think we deserve a title shot for those belts with Rip Oliver and Matt Borne? You know, every week they're out here talking about how good they are and how everybody's a closet champion, this, that, and the other. Well, when it gets down to business, Matt Borne, Rip Oliver, we got a lot of scores to settle. And I think me and Tommy Rogers would be one good partners to win those belts, and I think we can do it with the help of these people.
Let's ask the people, do you think they deserve a shot at the tag team title? I think so, Tommy.
That's right. I think they're behind us 110%, as we are when we get in the ring. We're always putting out 110%. But I think having a man like Hack Sawyer in my corner, it's a big asset to me. I feel that he's a very good competitor, and I'm a good competitor, and we're both doing a good job. I feel we can win those the tag team belts.
Okay, they want the shot. You guys get more elevation on your drop kicks, both of you, and I've ever seen you nailed them a couple times tonight.
You know, Frank, it ain't the size of the man, it's the size of the fight in the man, you know. I've had a lot of people tell me that this is one of the toughest sports there is. You know, I played college football, you know, I played college football, baseball. Hey, this is the hardest sport in the world, and I'm out here to make a name for myself, and so's Tommy Rogers and Matt Borne and Rip Oliver. When you get man enough to put up those titles, we're ready to sign.
Hack Sawyer, Tommy Rogers, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, guys.
Holy God, what do you want?
I'm taking your train.
Monday at 8, they heist a subway car for $1 million in ransom.
You have got 26 minutes.
Hey, wait a minute, pal. Wait a minute. We agreed to pay you the money. Now turn your clock off, will you?
Now, if the money is not in our hands, we'll kill one hostage for every minute you're late.
We're running out of time. We're running out of time.
Walter Matthau, Robert Shaw in The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3, Monday at 8 on TV 12.
A Jacobson super bagger owner is very smart. He knows its big bag holds 3 bushels, and that means fewer stops. But he also knows once word gets out he owns a Jacobson, everyone will want to borrow it. So a Jacobson owner has to be more than smart.
Hey, I heard you got a Jason.
He has to be very clever.
At Fred Meyer Lawn and Garden Centers and Kelso TV in Kelso, Washington.
Oh, and I want to thank you for being with us again, huh? Frank Bonema saying so long, everybody. From the Portland Sports Arena, this has been Portland Wrestling. Brought to you in part by Marv Tonkin Ford, we're your #1. And by Tom Peterson's at 82nd and Southeast Foster Road.
Movie 12 is next on KPTV.
Now,